Me being the full-time mom all the time, it does limit our situations because, you know, our rent is expensive and we've been working on budgeting a lot just so that we can do things with the kids in the summer. And you know, groceries is expensive. That takes a lot of our income as well, especially that's why we ended up getting the Sam's Club membership. It was like, you just need to go ahead and go get it, because we go through groceries like it isn't nothing, and it's not like how it used to be. I don't get food stamps anymore. I wish I did, because that played a major role in my life. Okay, it made things a lot easier. But someone did say that we might be getting is it called PEBT? I think that's what it's called for the kids in the summer. If that is the case, then of course they'll use some over at the dad's house, and then they'll have some here. We'll just figure something out when it comes to that. But as far as food stamps, I wish I did get them, because groceries is expensive, and I'm gonna have to actually make another Sam's Club run.
So there's somebody trying to mess with my food stamps. Let's talk about that. For no reason. And the food stamp office actually asked me to send them like all my information, which I did, on how much I make and what my money goes to. They got mad because everyone keeps using the fact that
I actually, for Chris's birthday, you know, I had a little bit of change and I gave him some money. They act like I gave him $1 million or something.
First of all,
he's my man. He's my man. He's my man. He's my man. He's my man.
he's my man, okay? Let's get that clear.
And my man, thank you to my man. Drop the beat. And my man, thank you to my man. And my man, thank you to my man. Says him always.
Hey guys, welcome back. If you are new here, welcome and thanks for joining. If you are not subscribed, please go ahead and take the time to do so. Also, don't forget to click on the all notifications bell so that you'll be notified each and every time I drop a new video. Today's reaction is going to be on no other than the Queen of Heb, the HEB Queen, My Jazzy Life. So as you guys know, the Heb Queen is always going around complaining about how she no longer receives food stamps and she wish she could get some because her pockets are hurting because the kids are home all summer and she has to keep feeding them. First of all, if you fed them more nutritious food instead of all that overprocessed stuff, it would stay on their stomachs longer and they wouldn't feel hungry so fast. But we're not going to get into that. Let's go ahead, take a look at this clip first, and then I'll come back with the rest of the commentary on this video.
I will be filming a grocery haul / restock with me because y'all, we needed groceries, okay? This is going to be a $700 grocery haul between Sam's Club and HEB. So let's get into it. Alrighty, you guys. So we got some steak. Hold on. So I was considering getting some lamb chops, but I did not get them because y'all, who is gonna pay $50 for lamb chops? And Chris was like, we would have all enjoyed them. It'd be our first time having them, but I was too blown by the price.
See, Jazz, this is why everybody gets pissed, because we see you buying a 2-pack of steak. Where are the other 5 steaks? There are 7 people in your house. Now, Derry probably doesn't need a whole steak. But the point is, why aren't the Davis 4 worthy of eating steak? So you tried to get on here when you were on here embarrassing yourself in that live and say, oh, they never eat the steak. They just chew it up and spit it out. They don't like steak. We don't believe you. You're too cheap to buy your kids steak. All right, the Davis 4 or the Forgotten 4 are not worthy of steak, guys. Another thing I wanted to mention is, do you think that Jasmine actually would spend $700 cash at one time on food? No. Okay, we already know Jazz is too cheap. She won't even buy a shirt unless it's from Walmart. But let's take a look at another time you deprived the Davis 4 of eating well like you and Hipster.
I had some steak, the kids requested pizza.
So guys, we already know that every time the Davis 4 or the Forgotten 4 are shipped off to Phil and Hannah's, Chris and Jazz are going to act like they're having the time of their lives. Chris is going to actually come home that night. He's going to throw on some steaks. He's going to overseason the hell out of the meat. You know the story. We already know the drill, right? All right, so now let's go ahead and take a look at how much the state of Texas gives Jazz. Because all this complaining and whining about food prices and the price of this and the price of that, but you have $700 at one time to spend on food. So what I think she's doing is she's just saying she doesn't get stamps, hoping that nobody on Beyonce's internet calls down to the social service where she is and reports her to the government, because she claims she's making so much great money as a content creator, yet she's always crying broke. Jazz, make up your mind and make it make sense, sis. Let's take a look at this chart showing the state of Texas and how much stamps Jazz gets. All right. And then we can see if she's spreading her stamps out wisely, or by her buying all that expensive pre-packaged over-processed food, is eating up all her stamp money, and she's having to kick out more money because there was a recent cut in food stamps. I don't know if you guys heard about it, but there's been a cut in food stamps all across the country. So let's go ahead and take a look at this chart, and we can see exactly how much she's getting in food stamps each month. Okay, guys, so as we can see, it tells you by how much food stamps you get according to the number of people in your household. Now, remember, Chris is not going to be included on that, all right? Because he's not supposed to be there in the first place, and he's not Jazz's kid. Even though she pays all his bills and he is her broke bestie, he is not her kid. So according to this chart, Jazz has 5 kids, so it's going to be a total of 6 people. For 6 people, a family of 6, so that's all the kids, the Davis 4, plus King Legendary Bowser. Jazz is receiving $1,190 in stamps. So $1,190 in stamps. Now, of course, that could be $900 or more, guys, because remember, it's not going to always be the exact amount because it depends on your income as well. So we know she does have some source of income. But here you guys see it clearly, up close and personal. 6 people get $1,190 in the state of Texas for stamps. So guys, I want to know what you think about this. Do you think she still gets stamps? Do you think she's lying about the stamps? Now that we really, I know we're probably all on the same page, or at least close. We know she's getting over $900 in stamps each month. So now that we know the food is already taken care of, and these are fake complaints, basically dry begging. It's a form of dry begging because Jazz always wants us to feel sorry for her and all this stuff. Jazz, when are you going to buy paper towels? You have $900 in stamps per month, maybe $1,100, possibly $1,000. When are you going to buy a thing of paper towels in your grocery haul, a thing of toilet paper in your grocery haul, and most of all, a thing of tissues to wipe that huge ass nose of yours? Okay, guys, that's all I have for you guys on this one. Hit the like on your way out, and I'll see you guys on the next one.